What's up, folks? It's Big Boy with Fighterpreneur. We're doing real talk tonight here at RFC 33 Proving Ground. Joe, we got a small card, 6 fights, but listen, everyone's saying that these are the 6 most solid fights that they've seen in one night, probably in Florida history. What do you got to say about that?
Yeah, I was disappointed. You know, I never had a card this small before in 10 years. I wasn't at the weigh-ins yesterday. All the guys were hitting me up right after, hey, Joe, I know you don't like it, only 6 bouts. And these are the fighters calling me up, and the coaches, Joe, it's a solid 6 fights you put on. Don't worry about none.
Listen, a lot of great guys tonight. We got Vince McGinnis versus Mike D'Angelo. McGinnis, a veteran in the RFC. He's been here a couple times. Had a fight against Jose Laguilar here. Got an injury, was out for that. Listen, he's on a roll. He's been out-of-state training. What do you think about Vince?
Oh, Vince is an excellent kickboxer. He had trouble with the kickboxing and MMA to transition over. Right. He left the state. He went, I think he trained with who? Team Alpha Male or something like that for a while. He got a win out of state. He came back. And you know D'Angelo and them. I love, I don't want to get the other guys jealous, but I love that fight team, man. Yeah. They're old school. They're hardcore. They don't even let me finish telling them who they're fighting. They're accepting the fight and said, Joe, we'll be there. Put us down.
Listen, that's going to be another great fight there. D'Angelo, he's coming in there at great camp. He comes from down south, family-orientated team right there. It's an amazing one. Another one I want to talk about real quick, Rory Every. He's going to be fighting Devin Rodriguez. These are 2 RFC veterans. Both of them have fought in the RFC before. Going to be dead even, I think. What do you say about those 2 guys?
Whoa, tough. Nick Arlington and Ben Glossop just was talking about that fight in there on Club TV. They said they love it, both guys. You got Rory, real skill, real talented. Devin, the workhorse. You know Devin is a workhorse. He's tough as nails. You know, you've seen him come up through the amateurs. He just gets it done. You know, that's damn good fight.
That is. Mo DeReese, Mike Miller, the Muffin Man's here. We had to get a couple opponents for him. Mo DeReese steps up at the last minute. They meet at 210. These 2 boys are going to probably rock that cage around.
Yeah, 2 big boys. They're both promising light heavyweights. Mo DeReese just fought, 3 or 4 weeks ago, so he's coming. He was in shape. He finished the fight early. He's doing good. Mike's been doing his work. You see his body's transitioning. Another tough fight.
Now, a fight that I'm really excited to see is the Avery McFadder fight from Gracie Brandon. He's fighting a tough guy from Georgia. Tell us a little bit about that matchup. We only got 6 fights, but man, every one of them is seeming to be amazing, and this one is too.
This is the sleeper fight. Sure, some people around here know about Avery. He has a lot of fights, good stand-up background. Mark, the silverback, he's coming to fight. I think this could be up there for fight of the night.
Yeah, I agree. Brad Taylor's going to be our main event. Dave Mundell. These guys have.
Justin Curlin.
Yep, Justin Curlin is going to be before him, and Justin's fighting Luis Sakira. I was going to save that one for last because I think that one's going to be fight of the night. But our main event is the 170 title, Brad Taylor versus Dave Mundell. Brad just came. He's relaxed. I just saw him. He came up and gave me a good game, and the guy is relaxed, poised, and I think that's his advantage.
Brad's relaxed. Everybody was calling me at the weigh-ins yesterday. Hey, Brad looked down. He looked tired. He wasn't himself. Usually he's bubbly, outgoing. So I text him, hey, everything okay? And he just sent me back, okay. About 2 hours later, he sends me, bitch, I'm back. I'm feeling good.
Nice. So Brad got hydrated. He's ready to go. Dave Mundell, another fighter from Gracie Tampa. It's going to be amazing.
Good. Physically, Dave looks good.
He does.
Dave looks real good. You know, that's a solid fight.
Now, the fight that I personally think is going to be fight of the night, that's why I kind of selected it in this segment, is the Sakira and Curlin fight. Justin Curlin.
And not to cut you off, but I'm going to give you credit for making that fight. You've been pushing me to make that fight, so that's your fight there.
You know, these guys, Luis Sakira is an amateur champion from World Class Martial Arts. He's never fought outside of a different promotion except for World Class Fight League and the RFC. He's fighting a tough guy, Justin Curlin, who just had a win in the FCF. I think this is going to be fight of the night, but I don't know.
Yeah, you're not the only one who thinks that. You know, you've been hearing the guys around the different gyms talking about this. Here you got Justin Curlin, good stand-up, Muay Thai, kickboxing background, straight, more technical. But you got Luis, the brawler, with some devastating power. I mean, he'll throw some arm punches in there, but when they land, they go to sleep. So everybody's talking about this fight. You're right. It could be up for knockout of the night, too.
That's right. Listen, we got 6 fights tonight. Me and Joe are going to be coming in between each fight and talking a little bit, giving you a recap of what happened. So everybody stay tuned for RFC 33 Proving Grounds. We're going to give you the results.
Live.
You're watching RFC Real Talk on Fighterpreneur TV.
RFC 33 Proven Ground. We've got through the first 2 fights here tonight. Rory Every and Devin Rodriguez was our first fight. A little bit of kind of a disappointment for me because I thought that fight might go a little longer, but awesome job by Rory for sinking in the guillotine in the first round against Devin for the win. Nice fight, Joe. What'd you think about that guillotine?
Oh, nice. Second time he's done it. Rory's 3-0 now. You know, Ben and Nick thought that was going to be fight of the night. And Devin was looking good standing up. He was looking real comfortable standing up.
And then he kind of tagged Rory and got a little hungry and shot in for that takedown. Unfortunately got guillotined, but no big deal. Second night of the fight, unfortunately, was another guillotine. Not unfortunately, but these are fights I thought would be going long distance. Mike Miller just got guillotined by Mo DeReese. Mo DeReese came in. They were both really aggressive guys, 210, 205ers. They looked awesome, but man, another nice submission. What did you think?
Yeah, that fight was turning in. They both came to fight. That was going to turn in a good fight. Mo throwing kicks, standing up, Muffin Man throwing good punches. That fight was turning into a good fight. Mo's strong. Mike took him down. Mo reversed.
Maybe we'll be able to see maybe something like Mo versus Sean Hollis or one of our good 205ers in the RFC in July. I don't know, but he looked tough. Congratulations to Mo DeReese. Good job on the submission. That's the first 2 fights of the night here at RFC 33 Proven Ground. We're sponsored by Bird and Gonzalez. No judges needed. Tower Radiology. My man Joe, we're going to be back in a few minutes to talk about the next 2 fights and giving you the results. What's up, folks? It's Big Boy with Fighterpreneur. I'm here at RFC 33 Proven Ground, and I have ran into the legend himself, the man behind Pier 6 Promotions, my man Ivan right here. You got a huge show coming up March 13th. It's on Friday the 13th. It's got our local favorite, Naomi, on there. Tell everybody a little bit about it.
It's going to be a hype card. Naomi just, you guys seen what she's done. She won the NBA championship. Then she went along right after that and got the WBU world title. She's got a fight coming in to fight on the 13th. It's not an easy fight. I mean, the struggle of a fighter, a female fighter with a family, and the way she's done it, she's done very good with it. I mean, it's a story that you got to follow. Yep. And in order for you got to follow the social media. You got to follow what we've been doing with Naomi and what Pier 6 is all about. You know what I'm saying? It's about building fighters that start from the ground up and then let big companies take them over, like All-Star Boxing, Golden Boy, Top Rank, whoever grabs the fighters. I got a lot of prospects on that card. Hot Rod, he's going to fight another good fight.
You got Ricky on there too?
I got Ricky Thomas in the Cowboy.
Another local favorite.
Another local favorite. And, you got Alfonso Black coming back in there. You got Inca Lale coming in there. I got some good fights, tonight. I'm here with the RFC. We have a boxing event in Kissimmee, Florida. You got the show Entrepreneur. I think they need to give me that name because I do it all.
Listen, Big Ivan here. March 13th, Pier 6 Promotions presenting you Naomi Vasquez. She's fighting for a title at A La Carte Pavilion here in Tampa, Florida. Big Boy with Fighterpreneur and Ivan with Pier 6 Promotions. We'll see you later. Joe, we're a little over halfway done tonight. We're out 4 fights now. We just saw 2 more amazing fights. Our first one being against Mike D'Angelo and Vince McGinnis. It was a tooth and nail fight. 3 rounds, went to a decision. The decision went to Vince. What did you think about the judge's decision?
Close fight. A lot of people in the crowd were mixed. Real close fight. Good fight. It's probably up for fight of the night.
Absolutely.
Good fight. Real fight. Both of them guys are going to be back.
It was Vince McGinnis. Congratulations on the win. Mike D'Angelo, what a great fight. We look forward to seeing both of you guys in the RFC again. The second fight we went on was a great fight between Avery McFighter and Mark Ing from Georgia. Both guys had impressive records. Avery's here from Tampa. This kid's a local kid. He looked great. What do you think the future is for Avery in the RFC?
Oh, Avery has a lot of fights. He's going to be back fighting for us whenever he wants. He has a lot of fights. He has stand-up background. Mark Ing was strong, hard, throwing some power shots. We all stood there and said this fight's not going to decision.
That's the 4th fight of the night here at Proven Ground. Listen, it's been amazing tonight. We got 2 more fights to come and tell you a little bit more about. Until then, stick around, listen up, and we're going to be back with more RFC action. we are at the finale of RFC 33 Proving Ground. We've seen our last 2 fights on this 6-fight card. Everyone's saying goodbye to the man right now. The sponsors are walking out, the fighters. This was an amazing card. Joe, let's talk about those last 2 fights. Luis Sakira, Justin Curlin. Wow, that's all I'm going to say. I'm going to let you tell everybody about it.
Wow. Wow. What a fight that was turning into. You seen what Justin was more technical, but Lewis, like always, throws the bombs. Sometimes you think, wow, when's Lewis going to get more technical? But you know what? Don't change it, brother. It's working. If he lands one of those, even if it's an arm shot, you're going out.
That's right. Listen, I don't think there's going to be much argument. There's not going to be much debate. I'm pretty sure we have it figured out. Luis Sakira, knockout of the night. What do you think?
We vote. We always have everybody vote, but I think tonight there's no question.
That's right. Now, the main event, the 170-pound Florida State title. I'm going to be honest with you, Joe, that might be fight of the year. Brad Taylor, Dave Mundell. Brad came out, won the first round. Second and third round, Dave went back to his old roots, wrestling, getting on top of him, positioning, getting those points, and Dave wins with the decision in the third round. But wow, Joe, great job matchmaking that fight. Definitely fight of the night, might even be fight of the year.
Damn good fight. Back and forth. He'd stand up. They both had their moments. You seen even Dave stand up with a wrestling background. He looked good. He looked sharp. Great. Dave was in great shape. Brad Taylor, you don't get bigger balls or heart than Brad Taylor.
Listen,
freaking what a fight. The crowd went nuts, back and forth. Slams, you had what? Transitions, slams, kicks, submission attempt, everything. Reversals, had it all.
It was an amazing night here at RFC 33 Proving Ground, but the most exciting thing now where we're at to date is now we talk about our next date in July. We've got Alon Cruz fighting for a championship, his title. All right, he's working. This kid's been around for a while. There's going to be some other great fights lined up on that card. Tell him a little bit about July, Joe.
Well, July, we know Alon's going to be fighting for the Florida State featherweight title. That we know. He's undefeated, 3-0. It was tossed around here tonight. Ben asked Lewis. Lewis is 3-0 at a featherweight. You know, whether that's going to happen or not, I know both fighters they're friends, but for a title fight, I know they both have mentioned to me sometimes you got to do it.
That's right. You know, I think that's a fight that might happen in the future. You know, we had Luis's 55er, Alon's been 45, so that's a good fight, but I think there's going to be some more fighters that are going to be big in there. I think you're going to bring Ivan Devalji on there in July. There's going to be so much more stuff. It's going to be crazy. July will be here. The date will be announced for RFC 34. Me and Joe are going to put our heads together, and we are going to give you the best show ever in July at the RFC. Bigboy with my man Joe Valdez. Our sponsors are in the house. Bird and Gonzalez, Tower Radiology, Pro Way. Everybody was here tonight. Everybody had a great time. We got Anthony Gonzalez Jr. walking around right here, mingling, shaking hands, kissing babies, stumbling. You know, listen, Bird and Gonzalez is a sponsor. Tower Radiology and Pro Way. It was a great night. Scores was here. RFC 33 was definitely a success. Congratulations, Joe.
Thank
and we'll
you,
see everybody in July.